Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are checking out The Last Starfighter. It's getting pretty late at night and honestly I'm pretty tired and want to go to bed. So I'm going to do a very quick intro and we're going to get into this movie. But that doesn't mean I'm not excited for this movie and I don't want to watch this movie. I've been wanting to watch this movie for a long time, but honestly I know nothing about this movie at all. Whenever I think of The Last Starfighter, my brain immediately goes to Starship Troopers. As like the cover or whatever. Whenever I think of it, whenever someone says that, I think of Starship Troopers. Even though I had never seen Starship Troopers until a week ago, I still would think, oh, you mean Starship Troopers? And then they go, and then the other person would go, no, The Last Starfighter. So I've pretty much never heard of this movie, but when I have, I've been like, oh, that sounds like an interesting movie. But yeah, I don't know what it's about. I don't know who's in it. And that's kind of all I want to say going in. I'm just really, really excited to check out this sci-fi movie because I love sci-fi movies. And yeah, that's yeah. Before we get started, there's two things I want to say. One, Huxley isn't here today, as you can probably already tell, or as maybe you've already noticed if you have a keen eye. I know that probably makes all of you sad. It makes me sad too. Anyways, moving on. Next, we're gonna do the lighting. So let me just turn on my light here. And we're gonna make everything nice and simple today. You know, space, movie, sci-fi. We're gonna make it green. I'm just joking. We're making it a nice space. A nice deep space purple. Like that. I think that's a nice color. Don't you? If you don't like the color, then I don't know what to tell you. I like the color. Okay, anyways, I hope you enjoy my reaction to The Last Starfighter. I'm actually really excited to see what happens in this movie because I have no idea at all. I'm assuming he's the last starfighter. Maybe like a fighter pilot or something, and he's the last one surviving. I'm not sure. Ooh, hey, purpley blue was a good color. The font is blue, so I was close. Oh my god, that music is really good right now. I hope the music is still good. The whole movie. Craig Safan, never heard of that name before. This movie kind of has like a very Star Warsy feel to it with the orchestral trumpets and stuff in space. That's the only thing that's making it feel like Star Wars. Feels sort of like a John Williams score almost. Oh, what a cute dog. Optimal belly rubbing position. This movie was sponsored by Coca-Cola. This is actually like the first movie that was not sponsored by Pepsi, I think. You know what's very interesting? This movie does not look like it takes place in the future. Maybe it does, and this is just a very rural part of Earth. Doesn't look like any future technologies here.
Good morning, Space Son Lewis.
Earthling.
Lewis!
Hey! Elvira's electric is out again and she's gonna get hyper if
I
she
wonder
can't
if
see her soaps.
aliens come down to Earth or something. Confused, but intrigued.
Mom's looking for you, Alex. Right there!
That kid reminds me of a kid who lives like 5 doors down from my house. What if it's the same kid and he just never aged? Conspiracy theories.
Crap on.
Alex, how you doing, man?
Big Al.
Come on, Alex.
Let's do it, buddy. Come on.
What are you doing?
Come on.
Come on, Alex!
He's checking the mail. Let him check the mail in peace. It's probably like an acceptance letter or something.
Go to the drive-in, get drunk, and throw up every Saturday night.
Go to City College like everybody else. Forget it, man.
I was right. I'm a genius. I did the exact same thing.
No, it's okay. This will take a while. I'll catch up with you later.
Alex.
The friends didn't even go, "Oh, you're such a good son." They didn't even say that. I hate them. My reasons for hating characters are always very slim. Oh, that's like a secret door. Some would say a secret tunnel. I hope this movie isn't just like a dream sequence, you know?
And the Kodan Armada.
Yeah, yeah.
Get ready. Prepare for blast-off.
Does he love this game so much because he loves outer space, or because it's really fun? Or because he's never beaten it before and he wants to beat it?
You get your chance. Important thing is when it comes, you gotta grab it with both hands. Hold on tight.
Yeah, you're gonna have to grab the steering wheel of your starship at the halfway point of this movie when you become a starship pilot. Because that's what's gonna happen in my mind. Seems like they're home pretty early. Also, she does not seem drunk. So I'm disappointed. And there's also a cat on the arcade machine, which is pretty awesome.
Thought you were gonna meet me at the lake. What happened?
Same thing that always happens. I couldn't get away.
It's like he's stuck in this town. He didn't get the mail. He didn't get his acceptance letter to leave the town. He couldn't go to the lake. Everything's like making him stay in this town.
Alex, look.
Oh my God, was that 900,000?
He's breaking the game. Everyone is coming. They're risking their lives climbing these stairs. If one of them fall, they're so old, they're just gonna die. He's gonna have to do this in real life at the end, I hope. Yeah! Oh, wait, what? Okay. So, Alex and the girl, I just want everyone to know that I thought they were siblings, and then they just kissed each other. So they are obviously not siblings, but I thought they were siblings. So, caught me by surprise a little bit.
Thank you.
Is that like the only entertainment that the whole little trailer park town has?
Whatever happens, it's you and me forever, right? Right?
I don't know.
Love you so much, Alex.
No.
I'll always love you, Max.
I don't know. When she looked down, she didn't seem sure. Oh. Wow. I bet my parents would be like, "Stop! Stop what you're doing!" I love the giant sign in the background that says key, just in case you are dumb enough to not know that that is a key hanging off the wall.
See this as soon as possible, so he brought it by the diner, and well, I was so excited I opened it.
Oh, that's
Oh,
okay.
no.
What is it?
Did he not get
Start your
accepted?
loan.
He got unaccepted. Terminated, destroyed. When it's the really high-pitched voice, it sounds like he's trying to breathe in while talking, like, prepare, prepare, prepare. I can't even do it. Prepare. Hold up. That looks like the DeLorean with a big backside. Like a thick DeLorean.
I invented Starfighter, which is why I'm here.
Centauri.
It is. We have to talk about a matter of utmost importance. Step into my office.
You really getting into this guy's car? He's gonna kidnap you.
What are you doing?
Oh my god. Beta turned into Alex. It was like a DNA touch. Oh my god, they've actually left the Earth. I would not open the door. Okay, I thought he was gonna try and open the door. Just dies instantly. The guy, oh, well, I thought he was supposed to be good, but he's stupid. Oh my god, it's the wormhole thing that was in the credits. I was right, it is a wormhole. I'm gonna compare this wormhole to the wormhole in Interstellar. This one has better graphics, this one has better definition. I'm just joking, I'm not gonna make that comparison. This one looks pretty sick though. Yeah, the effects for this movie are really good for its time. And I'm assuming a mid to low budget as well.
Peter. Peter.
I would be pretty scared at this moment in time. And is everyone dressed as a human so that he can feel comfortable, or do they just like dressing up as humans? Or are they just humanoid beings? Because I know Centauri was not a humanoid being. Well, he was humanoid, but he didn't look like a human.
The hell's Jude? Yolanda, baby.
Oh my god. This kid.
Listen, I'll be next door if you need anything, okay?
She did try. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, that is so cool looking, but so gross. Oh, that was so cool. He kind of reminds me of the guy from Airplane, the main character, guy character from Airplane, but younger.
I don't believe this.
Attention. Attention, please. Ambassador Stewart has arrived and will...
Do you think he put a Starfighter game on like every world and then chose the best ones in each planet?
Starfighters and your navigators, for of all the billions of creatures in the Star League, only you few were found to possess the gift.
The gift. He really had to think about what word to use, so it makes me think it's kind of a scam.
Victory or death! Victory or death! Victory
or death!
Victory or death! Victory or death! Victory or death! Victory or death! Victory or death!
I mean, you can take some losses. Some losses and live. Some losses and live. Some losses and live.
We're not at war with anybody except each other.
Earth? Earth isn't a formal member of the Star League and isn't due to be approached until it matures. This is...
If any of you are like Rooster Teeth fans or Let's Play fans, the Let's Play logo was in the background. Like, I'm not even joking. Little green Let's Play logo in the background. What the heck?
Here you are. Right, here I am, about to be killed.
killed.
You don't seriously think it's dangerous, do you? Don't be silly. Trust me.
The wind again. What's with this wind? It's like a big TV is about to appear. Oh, a hologram. Okay.
Yes, Father, your mighty frontier grows weaker by the moment.
They're like the rebellion and he's the empire.
It is this child who caught your master spy.
Oh, he's been caught. Oh. Looking around. Oh. Oh. That was Pretty gross.
You still want to go? And miss all the excitement?
Yeah, you can definitely get killed as a starfighter. Okay, he's gonna go home. He's gonna rethink it over. Is it like digging a hole through the protective shield or something?
Our own emperor who granted me command of this armada.
Yeah.
For only I hold the secret to the frontier.
Okay. Okay, so what should we do, Zor?
You're gonna fire.
Okay. Well, he just wanted to say it. He just wanted to be the one to say it. Okay, so the meteors are coming towards the starfighter base now. That bomb felt kind of weak, to be honest. I thought it was going to be a big explosion. It was kind of like... Oh no, you gotta get out of there. You gotta get out of there. Oh wait, this is why it's called The Last Starfighter. Oh, I'm dumb. Because everything blows up and Alex will be the only one left. And it's just going to be like the video game, one against all.
And did Galoka think the Yulus were too ugly to save?
Who's Galoka?
Never mind.
He's like, yeah, they did. She actually did think they were too ugly to save. That's why they're not there anymore.
Hey, you look like me. Of course I do. I'm the beta unit. Huh? I was in the star car, remember? We shook hands. I became you.
I'm a genius. I knew it. I knew it. Is this guy a like a mercenary or something going to try and kill Alex? Yeah. What? Oh my god, it's taking off his face. True form revealed.
And hey, what did...
He's not the most beautiful looking creature, I've gotta say.
You're going back with Centauri right now.
What's up, Alex?
Back to sleep, Lewis, or I'm telling Mom about your playboys.
You don't want to tell Mom about that.
By the Star League to defend the frontier against Zur and the Kodan Armada. Hey, Starfighter. You have been recruited by the Star League to defend...
Oh no. Oh, he's gonna kill, Beta. He's gonna kill Beta. Gotta say, he had so many chances to kill Alex. He's not a very good mercenary. Hope he doesn't get paid much. Like minimum wage, maybe. Ooh, arm off.
Phew. Foul stench. Dirty creatures.
Centauri really said, I'm gonna unarm you.
What do you think he's here for?
wait a second here, Centauri.
Alex, look out!
Centauri just got shot though.
Good luck, Alex.
Good luck to you,
Alex.
Yeah. It's kind of funny how just accepting he was of Beta's existence.
Centauri!
The
Hey,
remnants,
hit the brakes!
the remnants. If he's the last starfighter, I'm a little confused why other people can't be starfighters. Do you need like a special gift or something like that? I assumed that those kids were starfighters just because they were good at it.
All for you.
Oh. At last.
Money.
Alex, I want you to know it was for the greatest good I brought you back.
And the money.
Centauri?
Ooh.
The frontier could collapse at any moment.
The music was really good at that moment.
Ah!
Yeah, poor Beta. Honestly, very freaked out by it at first, but now I like him. I always call Beta him. I like him.
Now I need an ear job. I'm dying here. Dying.
What they do with Beta and the kid is so funny.
Lewis!
It's pretty funny. Oh.
So it's safe to assume that Zurth thinks you're still on Earth.
Yeah.
That could work to our advantage, theoretically.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see the outfit. Not bad.
See, all guns will track with your every move.
What was that wheeze?
Now, are you ready? All systems. Go! Ignition!
Oh, let's see it in action.
Ship, you, me, and that's it?
Exactly. Zurth thinks you're still on Earth. Classic military strategy. Surprise attack.
It'll be a slaughter!
That's the spirit! Steady. Don't fight the chair. Take your time.
Don't fight the chair. Let the chair fight you. Didn't make any sense.
Interstellar!
Oh my god. He had to say that, didn't he? He just couldn't resist saying that.
I just want to say I'm sorry for
She has the
slacking
flowers.
last night.
Oh, that's okay, Mags. I deserved it. I'm sorry.
But that was the other Alex. This is awesome.
Jelly tonight, Silver Lake?
That was the best part of the movie. Look at his binoculars. Look at his stupid binoculars. Oh, they're amazing.
But to get the tour, we gotta get through the fighters. We're dead.
I'll have it all figured out by the time we reach the frontier.
What's that?
The frontier.
Oh my god. I hope he has it all figured out.
I repeat, this is Gunstar 1. Identify yourself, please.
I don't trust it. Oh, it's... Those were close. Those were close.
Get ready.
So are those green things like shield generators or something like that?
Shoot!
Alex, shoot! Nice. Nice.
You did it!
His wheeze. Oh my god. Oh my god. His wheeze is the best part of the movie.
When it all goes wrong.
Oh, I'm so excited for this.
Are you okay?
Yeah, sure. Why?
Well, I don't know. You're just acting spaced out.
This movie likes its space metaphors and puns and analogies. Alex, you're a weirdo, man. I love him. I love Beta, my favorite character.
I live below ground. With my wife Boyd.
Under the earth? No, I'm just joking. I don't believe in lizard people under the earth. But do I? No, I don't.
Fascinating.
Yeah. But we have below ground caves near the trailer parks. Me and my brother Lewis used to play hide and seek in them. Hide and seek.
That's what they're gonna do with the Starfighter. Ooh. Nice. Nice shot. Yes. Ooh. Yeah. I got like a little bit of chills when he said that. It was like a smidgen of chills that went, you know? So everyone was just planning on like having sex right next to each other.
Like Venus.
Alex?
All the other girls meant nothing to me.
No. Oh my god. No, 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 no. No.
Should I talk dirty to you now?
That does it.
Oh my god.
All right, I give up. I'm not
He was
Alex
so
Rosen.
close.
What?
I'm a beta unit. I'm an exact duplicate of Alex. See, he's
No.
Scratch that pain, you're dead, Rogan!
Yeah, was everyone literally just gonna have sex right next to each other? Little odd. I think a little odd. Patience. Patience. Don't do anything rash. Good.
Is this for real?
Yes! That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's all for real.
Well, then don't talk, drive!
I was gonna say she believed that pretty fast, but she could literally see that he was a robot.
The last Starfighter
Is dead. The last Starfighter is dead. Nothing to stop us.
No, why would he contact you on the alert channel though? Why am I trying to help the villains? I'm glad that they're dumb.
The command ship.
Shoot the little ball thing. I think that's what the signal thing is. Yeah. It's a little ball thing.
4. Particle beam. Check.
3.
Photon bolts. Check.
2.
Chair control. Check.
1.
Let's go, Alex. Get that high score.
Hurry, Alex! Fire! The Armada's almost around us!
Okay, I was about to say, he fired those missiles at nothing. But they curved, so that was good.
Open Death Blossom petals. Switch is on.
Oh my god, it's just like a bunch of mini missiles. It's like the things in the Mandalorian that he has on his arm that go, you know? You know what I'm talking about? Oh.
Evade!
Ooh. Nice.
Charge! Laser power draining!
Either they're really good at evading, or the enemy ships have just the worst aim imaginable.
Fire!
It's like the ship is doing some sort of disco dance. Some break dancing. That was pretty awesome though.
Greg!
Come on. Come on.
We're locked into the moon's gravitational pull. What do we do? We die.
Why do you have to make that so dramatic? Why did he have to do that? Okay, either that ship is actually humongous, or the planet, the moon, was really small.
Yes. Of course, you'd have the help of an old friend.
An old friend? Who?
Haha, yay. Yay.
Oh, no. I was merely dormant while my body repaired itself. No, I won't bore you with the details.
I knew he wasn't dead. I was gonna say at the end of the movie that his eyes were still moving. So either he was really bad at playing dead or he wasn't dead.
Stay.
No, 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 no. He has to come back for her. Or take her with... He did say he'd take her to the hotel, right?
She knows where he is. She was with him.
Maggie, where's Alex?
Yeah, where's my truck? Where's your boyfriend?
Mrs. Rogan, about Alex.
Space, robot, blown up. Those are the answers to the questions. She knows. She knows it's Alex. Yeah. Give him a hug. Give him a hug. Or give her a hug. Just hug each other.
Is it you? I mean, is it really you?
Now tell me if you think it's really me. She's like, it's you. He's like, wrong, I'm a beta too.
Greg, I want y'all to meet my friend here. Greg, this is Mrs. Boone.
Hello.
Hello. And,
What was with the tongue thing?
Time to leave, Alex.
Alex?
To someone in the background, you just got here.
why else do you think I came back?
Well,
Didn't we say we'd always be together?
well, yeah. I mean, together here.
But she has so much more of life here. Like, her life is here.
Alex! Hurry!
Give the man a second.
Well, I gotta go.
Okay, but if you're gonna go, you have to break up with her. Because you don't want to leave her for like 10 years while you're exploring the galaxy.
Alex! Wait, Alex!
Ah, the music is so good. Yay. Oh, I was like, what is that? What a fun movie. What an enjoyable, fun movie. And that was my reaction to The Last Starfighter. Sorry if I'm talking a little bit quieter at the moment. It's because some of my family is trying to sleep, and especially during the reaction, some of them are trying to sleep or some of them are going to bed because it's a little late here. So if I was talking a little quiet during the reaction or during my review, that is the reason, because it is late and there are some people trying to sleep and I don't want to wake them up with screams and yells and hollers, which is what I wanted to do a few times in this movie, but I had to hold myself back a little bit, just a little bit. That movie was really, really fun. It was really enjoyable. It was very campy. This movie really reminded me of Star Wars, and it was made after the original Star Wars trilogy, so I feel like in a way it might have been created to capitalize on this genre of movies that people were really, really longing to see. And unlike a lot of movies that maybe just don't hit the mark, I think this one was actually really well done. I think the budget for this movie, or at least I feel like the budget for this movie, was pretty low considering it was made after Star Wars, because the special effects in this movie did not age well. And like, the special effects in the original trilogy for Star Wars aren't the greatest. They're still really good, and I'm not saying that the special effects in these movies were bad or they reduced my enjoyment of the movie. That didn't happen at all. I just think that the effects the special effects in this movie were very rudimentary for kind of what they were going for, especially because this was a space epic battle movie and there were a lot of scenes with these 3D models, CGI effects, and the CGI just kind of wasn't on the same level as movies made like 6 years before it, you know? So in that aspect I was a little disappointed, but it didn't like affect my enjoyment of the movie. It just was kind of like, oh, this came out after Star Wars, like all three of the movies, and the effects are still kind of like this. But then it just made me think that it was kind of more of a low budget movie. But it was really fun. I just kind of accepted it as it was as soon as I saw the first visual effects, which would have been the flying car, and I was like, oh, okay, this is what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna complain, even though it may seem like I'm complaining right now. I realize that, but I promise you I'm not trying to complain about the special effects. It was perfectly fine. The movie itself, I think I liked it better when it was on Earth rather than in space. I think there was just a lot more to like when everyone was on Earth, or whenever the scenes were on Earth. I think there were a lot more, like the dynamics were better, the dialogue was a lot better, I feel like. And I think all around, the Earth scenes were my favorite part of the movie, especially everything with Beta and Maggie, those scenes, and Lewis as well. Those scenes were really, really funny and probably my favorite parts of the movie. The score in this movie as well was really, really good. Sometimes I didn't notice it, but for like the big moments, it did pack a good punch. And for the ending, like the ending score was really, really, really awesome, as well as the score at the very start with the opening credits and with like the wormhole and the credits and stuff. The score was fantastic, and I have never heard of the composer before, so it was exciting to see and to get to listen to a new composer and for them to be pretty good. The story in this movie I thought was pretty good, but for some reason, like, I didn't say it took me like 10 hours to figure it out, but the story I feel like was pretty predictable overall. You knew he was going to win. You knew at some point he was going to become the last Starfighter. The only thing that I didn't know what was going to happen was how he was going to become the last Starfighter, and if it was just going to be like a dream, if he was going to get sucked into the video game like in Tron, if like someone, like aliens were actually going to come down and take him. That I didn't know how that was going to happen. Obviously, as soon as that was figured out, it was pretty easy to know the rest of the plot. It was just going to be like the video game. So in that aspect, like the plot, while it was easy to understand, it was still very fun, and there were still a lot of enjoyable moments that I didn't expect, especially like, again, everything with Beta. As when I saw Beta, I was like, ew, I don't like Beta. But the more he was in the movie, the more he grew on me, and the more of a surprise, like, amazing character that he was. And I think that the character arcs in this movie, I'll probably get into that a little bit more when we do cast in a second, but the character arcs in this movie overall were a little bit weak for me as well, which is the thing that really brought down the movie for me. I still really enjoyed this movie, but it kind of stopped me from like really loving the movie. I just thought it was a very fun, enjoyable movie to watch. I'm going to get into Alex Rogan. The actor for him was Lance Guest. He did a really good job as Alex. I really liked Alex's character, and especially playing Beta as well. Playing Beta and playing Alex, or playing two versions of Alex. He was really funny as Beta, especially when he was doing like the eyebrow things or listening to the people across from him at the campfire on the lake and stuff. Like he was really funny as Beta Alex, and then as real Alex, I thought he was a very good actor for that role. He was very confident when he was shooting and stuff, and it just felt like he was that character. My issue with Alex's character, though, I had two issues with his character, and it had to do with his character arc. And he keeps saying that he wants to leave home, and obviously by the end he does leave home, and so it was really nice to see him get that, but it didn't really feel like an arc. He didn't really change in the movie. It was just, I want to leave home, I've left home, but he didn't learn anything along the way. I thought that maybe what they were going to do was he was going to really want to leave home at the start, and then he was going to see the value of his home by the end of the movie, because he'd been so many places and had this like traumatic experience almost of fighting in a war where he gets home and he just appreciates what he has, and I thought that's what was going to happen and that was going to be his arc, but unfortunately it wasn't. Maybe not unfortunately, I did still enjoy the ending, and I was really glad that he got to do what he wanted to do at the start of the movie. I was just I was a little bit like, well, he didn't really change in the movie. He kind of stayed the same Alex the whole movie. So yeah, that was a little bit disappointing. And then the second issue I had with his character was at the very end of the movie. He was just gonna leave Maggie behind. I didn't expect that from his character, because he came home to like bring her with him, right? And I thought she was gonna say no, and then he was gonna say no as well. He was gonna be like, oh, okay, well then I'll stay with you. But then he just kind of went, okay, well I'm going then, bye. Like, he didn't care. Like, maybe it was a way for her to try and to come, like it was a method to kind of entice her to come even more. But I don't know, I thought that was a little bit awkward. It just didn't feel like he loved her that much anymore. I don't know, I was just a little confused by that, and I didn't really think it suited with his character. Catherine Mary Stewart as Maggie, I thought she was really good. She was really funny. She has a very good like annoyed face, because she was annoyed a lot in this movie, especially at Beta Alex. Again, her chemistry with Lance, Catherine's chemistry with Lance, or Alex's chemistry with Maggie, it was really, really good, and they were really funny. Yeah, I thought she just did a really good job in the role. Robert Preston as Centauri, he was really funny. He was really good. I knew he wasn't dead, or at least I thought he was either a really bad actor at playing dead, or he wasn't dead, because when he got shot and he had died, his eyes were still like fluttering, and I was gonna point that out at the end of the movie because I didn't want to ruin the scene by talking like over this sad moment. But yeah, I was glad he didn't die, because I really liked him. He was really funny, and I thought he had the most personality out of everyone in the movie, so I really enjoyed him, and I thought Robert Preston did a really good job. And the last person, actually I'm going to talk about two more people. Dan O'Herlihy, is that how you say his name, as Greg. I thought Greg was really funny, but his laugh was so off-putting for me for some reason, like the wheeze. I couldn't get over it. It was just so I think that wheeze made the movie for me. I really enjoyed it, but it was off-putting. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it was really weird, but it was also like one of my favorite parts of the movie. It was just, I don't know, overall he was really good. He made a few space puns, like Interstellar, when Alex would do something good or something. So yeah, I thought some of his lines were cheesy, but overall really fun character. Dan O'Herlihy, that's his last, I don't know how to say his last name, did a really good job. And then Chris Hebert as Lewis. He was just a really fun kid. All of the scenes he was in, whenever he was in a scene, I was excited to see him, because I knew something was gonna happen that was funny, and he killed all the lines. Usually child actors are like hit or miss, and he was a hit. I thought he was great. And then the villains of the movie was also the other thing that I was a little disappointed by, but also I can't really fault the movie on that too much, because it's a pretty short movie and they're not really focusing on the villains. It's not the villain's story, but the villains were very one-dimensional. Zur, I think his name was, he didn't have basically any backstory besides he was the son of the Resistance's leader or something like that. And then he was basically stayed in one room the whole time. Feels like they're setting up a sequel because he didn't die, but I don't know if this movie got a sequel. Yeah, overall the villains, I don't know, they never felt like a threat to me, because I was pretty sure that Alex was going to win the whole movie, so they just never felt like a threat to me, and they didn't really feel like actual people. They just kind of felt like obstacles in the way of Alex getting back home to take Maggie into space with him, you know? So yeah, the villains were very much a miss for me. That's kind of the main things I wanted to talk about this movie. There were some other really small issues for me with this movie, like some of the editing was a little weird, where like the big ship exploded at the very end on the moon, and then there's not even like a reaction shot from Alex and Greg. It was just like cut, like awards ceremony or something like that. It was a very weird cut. There were some weird cuts throughout this movie. But yeah, overall, I thought the special effects, while dated, were very charming, and you could tell that the creators had a big vision for this movie, which the effects at the time just couldn't handle. I thought the cast did a really good job, and the chemistry between all the cast was really, really funny. I thought some of the lines were really good. There were a couple shots that were really good, and some of the weaknesses were the villains. Alex's character arc for me was a miss. Yeah, I only had 2 big issues with this movie, I feel like. Oh, and the score is really good as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my reaction to The Last Starfighter, and I hope you enjoyed my review to The Last Starfighter. If you made it this far, thank you so much for listening. It means a lot for you to just kind of listen to me talk, especially when I'm like talking badly about a movie. I know a lot of you just want me to talk like all the good stuff about these movies because you really like them, so I appreciate it if you listen to me criticize these movies. It's not me saying these movies are bad at all. I actually really enjoyed this movie, but there's still things that I thought it could improve on, you know? But every movie has stuff that needs to improve on, so it's not just this one. But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie, and I'm excited to watch more sci-fi movies that you guys suggest, and I will see you next week for my next movie reaction.